Alright, got her back in the shop now, and it's time to fix the door handle. When I pull on this, doesn't want to, really got to give it to it, so I'm going to take this apart and change it out. First thing you got to do is take off this corner piece, which I already did. That just pops off. This is a 98 Ford van. This one's a E350. My other one's a E250, but basically the same van. But anyway, got a screw down there, and one screw up there, and then this whole door panel just pretty much pops off. I got to get the window lever off too, but I don't think I got to take this handle off. That should be able to just slide through the hole to get in there and get at this mechanism, which I picked up at the boneyard the other day while I was out there shopping. So I'm going to put in a whole new handle and lock and everything. Get this thing working the way it should. Really kind of sick of that. I want to fix up all the little stuff on this truck. I mean, it just annoying crap like that, you know. Try to open a door and it doesn't want to open, and you know, it's just a pain. So anyway, that's what this video is going to be about. And I'm going to pop off that door panel. Alright, I did not know this, but yeah, this cover just slides sideways off of there, and then in there there's a Torx head screw. I was looking back here, they usually got some kind of funky clip, but not on this one. So just so you know out there, if you're working on a Ford, this cover actually does slide off and over and down. Wow, that's weird. My other truck isn't like that. It's a clip. Alright, got the handle off. That was easy. In case you're wondering, it was a T20 Torx. Alright, got the cover off. And they did have another screw hiding right up here. There's a little cover. Goes on around the door handle. It just pops off. And that screw is hidden back there. But then the rest of it, it's just these slide clips. You just lift it up, pops right off. That's all there is taking that off. Now I got to get in there and take off all the lock mechanism. That screw up there, by the way, was a Phillips head. These look like Phillips. I believe the ones in the door, yep, those are Torx. So, gonna need a few different tools for this project. Alright, I got the door handle end off. All this was just one Phillips head bolt back there, and then this thing slides back. As you can see, those hooks just goes in there and kind of slides back on. So to take it off, you want to go forward. It just pops right off. I got to get them Torx out and get the other end off. And then once inside the door, it's just a matter of that clip there. At this, you just got to pinch those two little ends together there and slide that end out. That's for the lock rod. And then down here is the other lock rod for the key. And those just pop out. I mean, look at them. They're pretty simple. You can figure out how to pop the rod out of there. Get the one out up there. And then take my last screw out, and the whole thing should just come right out in one piece. Okay, I got the new one partially up in there, but whatever you do, don't try putting the screws in up here first. Make sure you get those rods hooked up there and there, because once you got that thing up there in place, those things are like almost impossible to get hooked onto. Takes a little finagling to get it in there, but it's possible. You just got to be patient and try not to swear too much at it. But now that I got those rods all hooked up, now I'm going to go ahead and put the screws back in and put the latch in place. Alright, I got my linkage hooked back up. I got the lock in place over here and got the latch on over here. These screws were T27s, in case any of you want to know that. And I rolled down the window just in case this thing doesn't want to open, so I can get back inside the truck and try to find out the problem. But it seems to be working pretty good, so let's see. Oh, sweet. Look at that. Opens like practically nothing now. That's great. I only paid $25 for that part. Not bad. Be a lot easier opening the door now. Alright, now that I got that all back together, then I just pretty much line up those 3 down there. Slowly push them in. And get this thing in place. Make sure you get your lock through. Hit her down, push her in, get her all lined up, and put the screws back in. Alright, and there you have it, all back together. Can't believe it. This piece right here just pops on. My other truck's got a screw right in the middle. This piece just pops on with the screw back here. And then this cover just comes off and slides sideways to unbolt that. Pretty simple. This whole process probably took me maybe 45 minutes. And now I got a perfectly good working door again. Which will be nice. No more struggling to get it open.